Hey, this is Pat, and today we're checking out the all-new Alpinestars Aeroshell WP Jacket. Now, the Aeroshell WP kind of goes in line with a lot of what they've been coming out with from Alpinestars, which is more of a hoodie design, but for everyday street riding. They have a couple options that are ventilated. They have some that are just standard hoodies. This is going to be a waterproof option within their line that's using a nice soft stretch polyester main construction with a little bit of direct venting that I will admit you can't turn off, but they do have direct vents, as well as that waterproof shell and the hood that can stay up in the back. So a lot of cool designs coming out of Alpinestars. Hoodies are extremely popular right now. This is more of a hoodie jacket mixture within their line, but I like that they're giving options, especially like the styling. Kind of reminds me of a running hoodie or a little bit more like Under Armour or just more of an athletic style hoodie to it. And it also has a similar cut going down it. So it's not like other hoodies out there on the market or even within Alpinestars line that have a little bit of a relaxed fit. So I like where they're going with this one. Again, this actual colorway is really one that I like as well. But before I get too long-winded on what I like, let's talk about the overall fit. I got Norman on my left. He's 6'3", 220 pounds with a 44-inch chest. Currently wearing a size extra large, which fits him spot on, as you can see. Space for a chest protector, space for a back protector if you want to add those in. Just keep that in mind. He usually gets recommended a size 2 extra large according to Alpinestars sizing chart with his chest measurement, but an extra large fits him in almost everything out there. So if you are using that as the measurement, just go down one full size would be our recommendation if you're looking for a nice athletic fit like we have here on Norman. It's $290, so it's coming in under that $300 price point. Comes in 3 colorways. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw more from Alpinestars as the seasons go on, and comes in sizes ranging from small up to 4 extra large. But let's start talking about the main features, see if this jacket is right for you and your gear closet. The main construction, as I mentioned before, is a really soft stretch polyester main construction throughout. Even with that waterproof liner between the interior and the exterior layers, you still get a lot of stretch with it. It does come with a downside. It is only CEA abrasion rated, so it's not getting a AA marker. So if you are looking for something for a little higher speeds, you might want to look at another option within Alpinestars line. But for around town, for casual riding, and if you want that stretch with that waterproofing, this is going to be a solid option. Again, just with the A-level rating. But up at the collar, you do have a non-removable hood. It's like a 2-inch tall collar with this zipper garage at the front. Nice waterproof zipper at the front as well. One thing, like I said before, it's a non-removable hoodie. There's a snap at the back. There's also a vent at the back that I'll show you when we get in there, so it doesn't scoop air, but you cannot remove it. You can fold it up. I'll show all that at the back, but I like that they have it nice and clean up at the front, especially with that zipper garage so it doesn't bite you in the neck with that main zipper construction. Coming down the sleeves, just a simple, really clean sleeve design. At the shoulder and the elbow, you are getting Nucleon Flex Plus armor. This is CE level 1. Very ventilated, very breathable, very malleable, something they've been using in a lot of their gear. So you get that up at the shoulder, you get it down at the elbow as well, and then you have a pocket to add in the back if you want to do so. All that stretch, main construction comes down the sleeve. Again, not too much pre-curve to it, a little bit of pre-curve, but you can really ride it for any type of riding style out there, whether you're commuting, whether you're on a V-twin, whether you're on any like sport bike or anything. It's not too aggressive, so I like that. And one of the cool parts I really dig is that they've angled a lot of their cuffs this season. They've started changing that over, so it's not down at the wrist where it can cause a lot of bunching. They've actually moved it up a little bit and giving the Velcro where you can kind of adjust it as much as you need to with a soft microfiber underneath of it, a soft stretch cuff underneath there too, just to really hone in the comfort. If you're wearing short gloves, if you're adding gauntlets in here, you can really add whichever one you want. I'd recommend short gloves, just my styling, but you get the option there. It's not going to be too hindering at the wrist with too much material. You can go and put that down. Main zipper is, like I said, that water resistant main zipper, or waterproof main zipper going out. A-Star sublimated logo over on the left-hand side. I like this logo. It's a small detail, but it's a lot of what Chase Sexton is adding on to a lot of his Supercross gear. So I dig that. It almost has like an NBA style look to it, or even like the Bulls look going down the side. So I like that they're using that. And again, I think the colorway matches pretty well with this one specifically. 2 hand warmer pockets at each side with a zipper closure inside there, so if you need to stash it away. Otherwise though, very clean front, really that athletic cut you can see coming in at the sides. More of an athletic cut than we've seen from other hoodies, at least from Alpinestars. Go ahead and turn to the side for me, hit that riding position. At the sides, one thing I want to call out, you do have a direct vent here at the armpit. It's not something you can close, but inside there, it's actually offset from the cut within the waterproof liner. So water's not really going to have any easy way to get into you. It always could, but I like that they've offset it on the inside. So it's not something that water is just going to splash right up. It would have to splash, change directions, almost like the magic bullet for JFK to get into there. But that's something to keep in mind. You cannot turn that off. That's always going to be ventilating. So maybe not for the ice cold riding of the winter, but something that's going to be a solid option for fall riding, at least for someone like myself. Otherwise, just full stretch running down to the side with a nice drop seat angled taper. Go ahead and turn to the back for me. At the back, you get a little bit more reflective at the back. One thing I'll call out, I mentioned it before, you do have a vent built into the hood, so it's not going to be scooping air. It's going to be allowing to come out. If you're going fast enough, honestly, that's going to still bubble up, but you can always tuck it away and roll it up. There's a snap here that keeps it in position on the highway if you're not using it. You can also roll it up and hit a matching snap on the inside of the jacket to go ahead and roll it away. It's not the finest looking roll-away system we've seen from a hood, but I like that they give you a bit of each. So you get the vent, you get the snap to hold it down, and then you can roll it up for the interior. Again, not the finest design. Alpinestars, if you are listening, on the next version of this, I'd love to see a little bit more refinement or a tuck-away style hood, but I do like the overall styling. I like that they have add reflective, and it's cool to see a vent in there to help not scoop as much air. Otherwise though, plenty of space for a back protector, all that stretch from the main constructions there for the shoulder blades for that riding position, nice A-Stars logo, and then you get the drop seat underneath of the reflective as well. Once you go ahead and spin it around to the front, open up, and we'll show them the interior. The jacket interior is pretty basic. You have that waterproof lining between the mesh and inside the outside layer, so it's kind of sandwiched between them. You have Velcro if you want to add a chest protector in there. You have some stash pockets which are mag mounted on this side, and then you have a waterproof stash pocket over there. If you have valuables, it's always good to put them inside waterproof pockets within the waterproof liner, but I like that. They have belt loops, they have a cinch cord for the hem. You can really hone in this jacket and make it your own, especially sub $300. I think it's aiming at a good target audience for cold weather riders out there. You can go ahead and zip that up. All in though, I think the Aeroshell WP is pretty solid. Like I said, for commuters, for anybody looking for a hoodie style with that athletic look, maybe like a little Under Armour, but wants that stylish piece that Alpinestars really does well, the Aeroshell might just be a solid option for you, as long as you're okay with that CE level A abrasion rating. If you have any more questions on this one though, click that info button. That's gonna take you over to the product page. We can read other rider reviews and see what other riders are saying. Don't just take my word for it. If you still have questions after that, if you're confused on sizing, give our customer service agents a call. They're all riders, happy to help you get set up on your next ride. I want to thank you for joining Norman and I and checking out the Alpinestars Aeroshell WP Jacket. I'm Pat. I'll see you in the next video.